I am pleased to announce and introduce the Student's Choice for Staff Speaker for this ceremony, Mr. Joshua Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. Landry. You've had my back so many times over the last 10 years. Hopefully that support will continue after this speech. I'm kidding, of course. Honestly, thank you so much to the graduating class of 2018. I'm so excited and honored to be able to speak with you today. I am surprised, as some of you are. I never really figured enough of you would even know me to get enough votes. I had to ask a couple of you if I was the only person on the ballot. You may know me as one of the baseball coaches, perhaps that guy that announces football games and loves the Western burger. You may also know me as Skip McGiffin. My official title here is the Special Education Department Chair. I've been a proud member of the GCHS community for the last 8 years, and it truly is a bucket list item for me to be able to get up here. To be completely honest, I'm pretty intimidated. I was not a good student. I never took an AP class. I didn't have the brains or the ability or the opportunity to build a claw bot. That was for you, Ray. I never had to overcome a language or learning barrier. In fact, up until about 2 weeks ago, I didn't know what the word commencement meant. I couldn't give the accurate description of the word commencement. I thought it was a symbolic ending to something. Turns out it's a beginning. So I had to change my path. Throughout the process of writing the speech, I hit multiple roadblocks. I tried my best to come up with a creative angle, impactful look, or something hilariously creative and funny. I think I had such a hard time because each of you deserves my best, because you've given us your best for the last 4 years. You also deserve the greatest graduation commencement speech ever given. Spoiler alert, this isn't it. I'm a realist, and I realize that most of you won't remember a word I say today, so I've decided to take a risk and just do what I do best, and that's to talk. I want to share 5 thoughts with all of you before you leave us for what you think is going to be so much cooler than being here. Seriously though, I don't get many opportunities to actually teach anymore, so please just bear with me as I give you the last 15-minute lesson of your high school career. It's not going to be 50 minutes, I promise. I'm trying to keep it to 4. So here we go. The dreams you have today might not come true, but that's okay, because you'll have other dreams. From your kindergarten graduation, many of you dreamt of being a superhero or a ballerina, or as my daughter did, a pop star. Unless I'm wrong, I don't see any of you in here leaping buildings in a single bound, and that's okay. Because your other dreams of getting into your top school did come true. Dreams and aspirations are fluid. They will continue to evolve and change throughout your entire adult life. Change with them. Happiness is not always about what makes you smile. Sometimes it's about what makes you sweat. For the parents in this room, raising you and getting you to this point was not all smiles and butterflies. There's a lot of sweat. But today, through the process of what they have done and what you have done, they're smiling ear to ear. I could stand up here and say, do whatever makes you happy and you'll never work a day in your life, but that's wrong. You will work every day of your life. And sometimes it won't be fun. It will stink. The process will be hard. You'll have to sweat through some stuff. But if you keep the outcome in mind, all the hard work will be worth it, and you can smile knowing that you have earned everything you've been given. Third, listening does not always require the ability to hear. The most important voice to really listen to is your own, and this does not make you selfish, it makes you smart. I could stand up here and tell you you always put the needs of others before the needs of your own, and you should do that sometimes. But ultimately, you will need to learn how to say no. That may be the hardest skill you will ever have to master. When you land your first job, you will want to take on everything. But remember that being great at 1 or 2 things is a lot more effective than being average at many. I have a tendency to stretch myself a little thin. That's why I'm trying to give you that piece of advice. Number 4. There are certain things in life that you will have to learn to love. Folding laundry, don't like it. Writing summative reports, not the most fun thing in the world. Losing your space, also not fun. Even when you have to learn to love your new roommate's taste in music, you'll be exposed to so many new experiences that prior to you would have never known that you did love. On the other hand, continue to love to learn new things. Don't get stuck in a rut. Loving to learn will ensure that you will have endless opportunities and will never end up stuck in life. Finally, here's where I'm hoping to get some audience participation, so if you know it, play along. Just remember that some things in life are bad, and they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's bristle, don't grumble, give a whistle, and that will help things turn out for the best. So, always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. Thanks for trying. I really appreciate the opportunity to be up here. Hasta la bye-bye. We'll catch you on the flip-flop.